Hi, everyone. It's Professor Hall. Welcome to week 12 of the Golden Age of Children's Literature. So we are looking at the end of Anne of Green Gables. I think I talked about this in my lectures, but this is really what is called a Bildungsroman, a coming-of-age novel. How does Anne change from beginning to end? And with those changes, what is the author really trying to say about childhood and about being a girl and being a young woman, and how a girl goes from being kind of maybe a little too dreamy and very lonely, certainly, little girl who could have maybe had trauma, who could have maybe been quite sullen, and instead has this positive view on life and is a positive force in almost everybody's life that she touches, but also the ways in which she herself is shaped by Marilla, who is maybe a little bit much more, not a little bit, but much more down to earth and grounded, and trying to be that positive force of being grounded for Anne, talking to her about very serious things about, education and who she's associating with, and, those types of things. How Matthew is this sort of very quiet force for, again, doing good in her life, and showing her kindness, and in a way that's different from Marilla, although both of them love her. And the other people she meets as well, how have those people been mentors to her along the way? Even people like Diana. How did Diana sort of help her to learn how to socialize and to sort of fit in with some of the other girls? And all of that kind of thing, looking at really, this is a small community. And this is a person who comes into this small community as an outsider and is not only shaping the community, but is herself being shaped by them. And I think in that way, it's just this really beautiful story of how that proverb might be true. It takes a village to raise a child, right? So look for the ways that Anne has really grown and developed, and look for the ways that she hasn't changed at all. What is she sort of still holding on to? And what does it mean to be a good friend, a good daughter, responsible, intelligent? All of these things that she said at the beginning that she would love to be. Does she want to be dazzlingly beautiful or incredibly clever or incredibly good? And by the end, she's sort of meant to be all three of those. That she is beautiful, she is clever, and she is good, and yet she's not perfect. And so there's some fun in that as well. So those are some things to consider as you go into the end of this book, and I hope you enjoy it. Thanks, everyone.